Okay, so guys, we are going to be looking at this outlook here, for winter and the hurricanes that is, going to be actively happening. So, we're gonna have to definitely, let's see what we are gonna have to do here. If y'all are new to my channel, we do, weather stuff, and we do, forecasting, winter outlooks and stuff like that. No storm chasing yet. That'll be in a couple years if I even still have this YouTube channel. I don't really know. But let's just get right into it then. So we're going to be looking at a few different things here today. We're going to be looking at the winter outlooks for all of this, crap that's going on for this winter. And we might actually have a snowstorm that might actually hit a lot of the northern parts of the United States. Let me get these snowfall totals up. Now you can see a lot of Colorado might get some snow, but obviously this is still pretty late in the model run. So this might not actually happen. Oops. So we will just have to see and find out. Right now we're looking at mainly at this area for, these snowstorms that could be coming across the, Wyoming, Colorado, and, these states right here. Possibly even into Nevada and South Dakota, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that. But we will also be looking at some of the hurricane activity that is going on right now, which is actually going to be hitting or making a possible landfall or a turn right before it hits South Carolina into north, but they will probably get some decent rainfall from it. But right now we're looking at the snowfall totals. The weird thing about this model is that yesterday, Friday, they showed a lot more snow on Friday's model than today. Like you could see, a lot more snow was possible, but obviously the models changed, and this is what it's showing now. Not as much snow. We still have a few little pop-ups, like right here, and then like all around here, other than, obviously all this white. Could be getting snow. The models have been showing, like a lot of, like, potential snow in these, areas. The mountains will obviously get snow. A lot of this activity will be on the mountains, but also, Denver could be getting some snow from this. As well. This is still too far into the model to say exactly, so take this from a grain of salt. But we do have a very high chance of being snow, right there, and maybe some in Colorado, mainly on the high peak areas or the mountains. They will not be on land, or at least, below whatever amount of feet those mountains are. So the mountains will get a little bit of snow. But right whenever we start hitting October is whenever the snowstorms will really start to get more more common for this winter. Obviously, I mean, it's winter. So this entire section right here has a chance of snow throughout now through October 20th. But obviously, like I said, do not take this as a serious thing because it can always change, which has already changed before. I've, looked at it before and it said, oh yeah, we're supposed to get a whole bunch of snow, and then it went down to, yeah, you're not going to get absolutely anything. But the CFS models, which is the super duper late models, which goes like all the way to like almost like October 31st, is also showing some possible snow signs as well. But we can't actually trust that one as much, so we're going to switch to the European models to see if the European models agree, which it seems like they do, which is actually, they put more of a blanket kind of snow effect for the north. They would definitely have it expanded. Sorry, there's a lot of drawing here. I Okay, so you could tell this has high peaks, Canada, which we're not too worried about because they get snow every year. We do have some pretty decently deep snow if this actually does happen. There is a chance of really deep snow up to 14 inches, up to even 20 in some areas, probably where the mountains are. But the main high peaks will be in obviously in the mountains where 40 something inches could be possible right there. But right now we're more worried about this area right here, and actually they're showing that some snowfall could get into Texas right here, which I think is probably never going to happen, but you never know. This winter's pretty interesting as of right now. Let's see what the temperatures are going to possibly be. You can tell that there is a cold snap that comes from Canada, and it actually brings pretty cold temperatures to the Colorado, Wyoming, area, which is pretty nice. It gets down to probably around the single digits in some areas. Yep, 9 degrees right there. 10 degrees, 9. Yep, okay, so we're actually going to try to zoom in there because I can't see crap right now. Northern Rockies, okay, so the Northern Rockies will be getting some heavy-ish winter early. Yeah, see, so sometimes we'll get down to -6. More than likely in the mountains, as of right now. But it does warm up after a little bit. So the coldest that it will probably be will be -20, possible, or at least that's no. Sorry, -10 will be the coldest. Now let's check the wind chill, because this usually drops it even more. The wind chill will... Actually, no, it doesn't drop it more. Oh, wait, yes, it does. Okay, so the wind chill will bring it up to -21 degrees. More than likely in the mountains, the mountainous region, or the Northern Rockies. Let's actually zoom back out here, if it'll let me. You can definitely see that the wind chill 100% has an effect. You can tell it definitely shows a lot colder of a air burst with the wind chill. So the wind chill will definitely have a massive effect on this. We're also saying that parts of Texas get down to 36 degrees on October 10th. Let me actually write this down in my journal. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I cannot find a piece of paper to save my life, apparently. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna do here. So October 1st, northern Texas. Texas could get down to 36 degrees on October 10th. So that'll be interesting. This will be on the ECMWF Mars. Okay, cool. So this will probably, if it does rain in these spots, there will be like a 2% chance of snow for Texas in October. But this will be the first big, like, absolutely monstrosity of a airburst, or an Arctic blast, for sure, because it comes from up here and then it kind of comes down all the way to Texas, which is very surprising, and it does definitely help with the southern part, or southeastern part of Texas, near like Houston and Galveston and stuff, which will actually drop the degrees down to 70 or 81. Which actually right now we have pretty decently low temperatures. Earlier today we got down to 63 or no 62, which was nice. There will also be some pretty cold temperatures throughout here. Obviously the mountains will be cooler than everywhere else. But it seems like this half of the United States over here, and over here will probably be untouched by this cold or Arctic air blast. As far as right now, I don't see much of a possibility of them being hit by it. Yeah, kind of. No. They could. I mean, it'll be very short compared to up north. To up north, which will be very interesting for sure. So it could hypothetically come down. It probably might actually make it down to Florida. For this region, there's a very clear area of hot air, which is pretty much just below this line. But it does drop the temperatures down to 79 to even 76. And 70s, 80s, mid 80s to high 80s for Florida, which isn't horrible as of right now. The Northern Rockies for sure will drop. They do every year. But they will drop a crap ton. So this will be the first big Arctic blast as of right now. Do we have one for... Yes, we do. Okay, so we're actually going to see if the Arctic blast comes from up here, from Alaska. Nope, it doesn't seem like it. Hold on, I have to see if I can't get my... There we go. Okay, now I can see it. Okay, so we're going to be watching right here. Not right there. Right here. To see if it comes from over there or if it kind of maneuvers. So let's just see. Okay, so it comes from Alaska, it seems. And it kind of travels down the mountains from Canada all the way down to the Northern Rockies. So it is pretty much where we thought it was coming from, which was Alaska. And it was kind of pushing its way down, and then it'll kind of stall probably, like, I don't know, right here. Storms will be possible for Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina will possibly be getting hit with storms for this cold front, which is right there. This is possible. This cold front could hit, but this is still a very late model. We could usually only trust models that are within 10 days. Which I guess this one is kind of around 10 days, but we'll count it as 10 days, so we'll be watching this one for sure then. But still, definitely take this one from a grain of salt. Actually, I feel like this hurricane actually kind of has something to do with it. Like, I'm obviously not saying anything, but like if you look at this track, it goes like up and then like curves back in. And then like after it curves in, then it like kind of, then it starts to push in. It's so weird. Really weird timing. Anywho, but yeah, I mean, I think the U.S. will definitely be cooled down from this one. My model run is being mirrored. Okay, so it will make it to around here before it, like, kind of leaves the U.S. So the actual cold front will end around probably here to where it's, like, genuinely noticeable, like, it's just strong cold front to where it drops to, like, 20 degrees. The strongest part of this cold front will probably be around here. Whoops, I did that wrong. Sorry, hold on. The strongest part of the cold front will definitely be around here. And it could extend closer down to Texas, but as far as we know, I have zero clue. So we're gonna have to see. Alright, give me just a second, guys. Oh yeah, that hurricane might get up to a Cat 5. Yeah, I definitely agree. Yep. Okay, so for sure, this hurricane we'll get to the hurricane in a little bit. For sure, right now we're just focused on the winter stuff. The reason is because of this Arctic blast that I've been watching. That comes down from Alaska into the northern Rockies, which actually kind of gets down to Texas, which could have a decent snowstorm for us. But the hurricane I will definitely get to in this live stream. Just give me a couple minutes for sure. Yeah, so this big old snowstorm right here. For sure. Why did I go freaking... Jeez Louise. But for sure, though, this area, and then kind of just pretty much like all of this area we'll be watching for today. And that hurricane, we're going to be watching this little tiny island right there because it's supposed to almost hit it. But yeah, we'll be watching this. I'm probably going to move on from the winter stuff right now and move on to GFS. Okay, so this is the hurricane that we have been watching for a little bit now. No, I cannot remember the name at all. But it definitely seems to be strengthening. For sure. Can I do translation, please? Please? No. I really want to figure out if I can do a translation on this, but I can't. Okay. Wait, can I? Please? Please? No? Okay. But yeah, the hurricane, which is this guy right here, for sure we'll be watching. It seems that it could just barely miss this island right here. For sure. This little depression right here is definitely gonna... Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Okay. But no, we'll be watching both of these right now for this. Holy moly. Geez, a lot of storm activity for this coastline right here, the eastern coast. East coast line, right there. Getting a lot of storm activity. As of right now, I really do not like this thing. Hold on. Holy. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious, that eye. Wow, that is like the most dominant eye I've ever seen. Wow, that is like perfect circle almost. Can I like not get... Why is the thingy not working? Okay. Wait. Translation. Oh. We want to see symbols. Reason for activity. Taper models. So Are you talking about if one will form in general, or are you talking about the one that's right here? Because this one will form already. This one's going to be a tropical storm by probably like 2 hours from now. If you're talking about any other one, no, probably not. Maybe this storm activity right here. This one, if you're talking about this one, I don't think it will have very high chances. I mean, if it does, it's probably not going to hit the U.S. But we will have to see for sure. Jeez Louise. Okay, for sure this one will be doing something. Cat 4, Cat 4, Cat 4. This one could be a Cat 5 with how freaking dominant this storm is looking right now. As far as we can see right now. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, we could definitely look at that. Fiddle. Okay, as of right now, it doesn't seem like it. I don't think it's gonna form at all. We can look at this one. We do have something right here, though. But I don't see anything that'll form from the storm by Africa. I can see. I don't think we're gonna get that one. Won't form. That one will have a low chance of being formed. We could definitely look at the Caribbean storm that I just saw from the corner of my eye, which is probably gonna form close to Mexico. Okay, so this one right here. I'm gonna be watching this right here. This area right here could turn into a tropical system from the millibar level, because it does look pretty low. Oops. But for sure, we will be watching this one as far as everything else. But as of right now, it does not seem like this one will form. If it does, I will probably be on that one. But for the October stuff, it doesn't look too crazy for hurricanes. We might have a few, but it won't be too bad. Category 2, 3. Radar. Okay. We do have freeze watch. Nope, not supposed to do it. I think I see. You're talking about the one that's over here in Spain? Because that one's just weird. I don't know why that one went so far. Because if you're talking about that one, we're not going to have to worry about that one, but... Oh, you're talking about this one? Because I see 20%. Okay, so for the 7th and the 6th, we could see, maybe European malls show something different. Maybe because I don't see too much activity from there. The 6th. Okay, the 5th and the 6th. Okay, so I think you're talking about this one right here. This area right here. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about this one, because it's just so much activity. Let me look into Caribbean and see if it forms. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna form. I think we'll be fine, because this one won't. I don't think it'll form, because I think the shear will be too high for that day, which will prevent it. There might be like a 10% chance of it forming within probably the next, like, 3 weeks. So we probably won't have to worry about it too much. Let me look at this 20% that's over here in the Pacific, which it probably won't let me do, but yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. Okay. Hold on, I have to check something really quick. Where's my... There it is. Oh, freak. Okay, that's gonna be frozen ice warning then. Okay. Of course, it doesn't work. Okay. There it is. Okay, so this wave from over here, I don't know if we're gonna have to worry about too much, or this one. We will have to worry about this, though, because this could take a turn into, South Carolina and North Carolina. I'm also gonna try to figure out what this is for. Low humidity, fire, okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about this too much, as of right now. Extreme heat warning. Gosh dang. Puerto Rico's just, it's been in a heat warning for like ever. So we'll be watching this possible tropical system, which it should be tropical storm within probably the next 2 hours or so, which some models are showing that it could actually upgrade to a Cat 3 for some reason. I don't know why they show that. This one is showing Cat 5 possible from right here. Actually, there's a few Cat 5 models, so we'll definitely have to be watching that. Okay, Hurricane GFS. Wait, no, mesoscale. No, not mesoscale. Gosh dang. Oh, wait, yes it was. Wait, no. Typhoon. Holy. Load. There we go. Are you talking about the one that's right here? Because this one will already form. I already know this one will. Because nothing from Africa will form through right there. I know this one will probably more than likely form. This one that's coming from here won't form. Something right here could form though. Within somewhere in October, which is possible. For sure. The only one that I'm concerned about is these two right here. I'm not even really concerned about this one, to be fair, but I am definitely concerned about this one, seeing that it could possibly hit South Carolina. But we're about to see. Yeah, so it forms within probably an hour. 2017. Oh, jeez. Category 5. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Hold on, actually. Ding, 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 ding. Dang, that's a big freaking hurricane. I forgot how big that thing was. September 20th, okay. Yeah, this one right here. Yep. Got it to 170 miles an hour. Holy. I think Puerto Rico probably will be fine this year, because I don't think we're supposed to be getting any more. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird because these models aren't like super duper accurate, which is the only problem. It's kind of annoying. Like we had two right here actually. We had this one and this one, which were both on separate days, but we're very, very close. But yeah, Puerto Rico definitely got hit pretty hard by that one. But it should be okay, because there's nothing back here really to worry about at the moment. I mean, unless if you're like located in Puerto Rico, like if you live there or something, then I could try to see if I could get anything that'll possibly will show, but I don't think if y'all do live in Puerto Rico, I don't think y'all are gonna have to leave or worry about another big hurricane for a little bit. As of right now, I mean, I'll tell y'all if there is one for sure. Don't get me wrong, I will 100% try to help y'all to like forecast it, but as of right now, it doesn't seem like anything too crazy is gonna happen, so I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it. Man, these wind fields are just so big. Jeez. But yeah, as right now, the future radar thingy that I have, it's definitely it'll more than likely hit the Bahamas for this one. But as of right now, I'm not seeing too much. This one could be a Cat 5 as of right now. It is showing chances of it being a Cat 5, but I don't think it's gonna have to be. Holy jeez, 1932. My goodness gracious. It's a pretty freaking long time ago. Why aren't you... Why is this not... There we go. Dang, 1932 is a long time ago, too. That's pretty freaking crazy, honestly. This eyeball is just freaking crazy. This is mesmerizing at this point. Like, look, this freaking eyeball is, like, perfect almost. Like, I haven't seen an eyeball that, like, perfect in a while. Well, technically since last year, but, like, that's in a pretty intense eyeball right there. Will it actually show me the composite for this one? No? Okay. Only if I could get, like, Hurricane Hunter's stuff on here, that'd be awesome. I don't think it... Ooh, I mean, I can draw, so that's good. Foliage, expert mode, no, I don't want that. Oh, measure. Okay, let's see how freaking long this thing is. Yeah, it's a decent... It's actually not too big. For Hurricane, I thought it'd be a little bit bigger. Okay, I need to draw. Okay. So, I think this one will probably have a fairly similar track. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is not working. I think it would probably do the same track as it, but... Only time will tell for this one. This one, I know for a fact will have a 100% chance of forming. They've already said that it does. This little area right here will have like a 0% chance of forming. Over here, actually might have a slight chance because of how big it is. It's already super tall. So that could turn into a possible develop area, including that. But this right here probably won't do it because the shear is too high. The shear is way too high over there. This one will get ripped apart probably about here. This one will go north, possibly hit South Carolina, North Carolina, or turn. So as of right now, I don't know too much. Strongest hurricane that passed through Puerto Rico. Day 5. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, it seems like it'd be a pretty bad hurricane. I don't think we had stuff for it yet. But yeah, I mean, I've heard about it. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I would definitely... Yeah, I don't know. It's just so weird right now. You know, winter stuff is starting to pop up, so I'm like trying to keep up with that, and then I'm also trying to keep up with the hurricane stuff, which is kind of hard, but it's not too bad. So it's a lot of back and forth right now. It's just a lot. Yeah, for sure though. We'll try to look at this stuff, but I just don't know. Yeah, I mean, that stuff. Cross northern area Puerto Rico. Last 5 years ago. Yeah, I don't know. It's just these hurricanes. They'll get stronger over time eventually. Like they were saying that we might put a Category 6 on the hurricane scale, which I think is freaking crazy. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard someone say that. But yeah, I think this one could go to Cat 5. I mean, it's not going to hit anything. I mean, it might, like, clip this island here in St. George, but this one will probably clip Florida and South Carolina, North Carolina. It will form within, like, an hour. Texas will have nothing for now. As far as I know. No, they'll have a little bit. That looks interesting. Whoa, why is there such a big weather statement over here? First accumulation for many this week. 3 inch. Jeez Louise, man. Do they have it? Do they have it? Yes, they have it. Oh my goodness gracious. Like, not work. No, it didn't. Okay, where's it at? Okay, so it's mainly just ice. Okay. And I think transition under page. Hit it before. I don't know. Puerto Rico's gotten hit with a lot of stuff. They've been hit with Cat 4s, Cat 5s, less strong hurricanes. I mean, right now the modeling is weird because nobody can tell where some of them are going because they're going so weird, but I don't know, man. It's just hard, because if I could do more stuff, I definitely would, but I just can't right now. Okay, why is this can taking so long? Category 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff has definitely passed by there. I mean, I'm sure, like, a lot of crap has hit it in 1 year. I guess 1935 or 1932, sorry, was one of them. But yeah, I'm just checking a whole bunch of stuff right now because I gotta see where this line is going. Okay, show spaghetti models. Most of these are tropical storm. This is not showing anything, so I need to go further up. Why isn't it showing anything now? There we go. Okay, it's definitely starting to take some of this moisture, so they'll strengthen it. Okay, let's check on this guy. Dang, that eye is just like super formed right now. It's just crazy to me. See, we had like 2 Cat 4s. Like, we had one literally like a couple days ago, and now we already have another one. See, the hurricane doesn't look as formed on that one. It's so weird. I feel like this little thing right here is just kind of like doing its own thing now because I don't see much of anything on that one. This one, I mean, this one. Oof. It's so weird. It's definitely a good rotation. The eye wall is like getting taller, I think, actually, as far as I can tell. Do I have hurricane trackers on here? No, I do not. Whoa. A lot of strong wind. Dang, 37. Jeez. There's like nothing there. There's probably some mountain peak. 35, 20. Okay, anyway. I don't know what I'm doing. See, I just don't know. It's just so weird. I've been watching this one for a little bit, and it hasn't done much. It's definitely strengthened really fast. Don't worry about this one. It won't hit Puerto Rico at all. As of right now, it'll miss by like a lot. So we don't have to worry about that one. This one won't hit really much. It'll probably hit, Florida and South Carolina, maybe Georgia, but don't have to worry about that one either. It's just isn't too much as of right now. I mean, I feel like the winds of 80 miles an hour isn't too horrible. I mean, I guess back then, it was pretty bad because I'm sure everything wasn't made out of the super strong materials that we have now, which sucks because that definitely, 80 miles an hour could have wiped out everything easily back then. Now it would barely do anything, but back then for sure it would do a lot. I definitely could agree with that. Why is it doing this? Ugh. Oh, this is what this is for. I didn't even know. Peak color. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I did not know what a foliage report was until just now. Okay. That's interesting. Really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that we had to cover today. As of right now, I'm not too worried about this Cat 4. It's probably not going to hit anything. I'll watch this little island right here to make sure if it hits something or not, which hopefully it doesn't. I'll be watching this one in this little area right there. But I'm probably going to switch back to the GFS stuff. By chance, have you heard about the 2021 snowstorm in Texas by chance? And how catastrophic that was for Texas? Because that one was pretty bad. And Hurricane Harvey was pretty bad. Hurricane Harvey 2017, pretty sure it was in August. And then we had the snowstorm in 2021, which was really bad. And then we had Hurricane Beryl, which wasn't too bad, back in 24 of July. Wasn't too bad. If you have heard about that, though, a lot of people did not make it out of that snowstorm in Texas because we didn't know how to. I was fine, but a lot of people did not know. We got over like 10 inches. It's freaking crazy. Even Reed Timmer was like talking about it because That's how crazy it was. This model like mostly ran. No. Okay. I think that's pretty much everything that we had to cover today. I might do another live stream tomorrow, potentially, or another one later today, depending on how everything's looking. As of right now, everything seems to be fine. Man. So this is our catastrophic snowstorm that we had during this. So this is the day that the snowstorm hit. And this is the other day. This is whenever it actually starts to like snow really bad. And this is kind of, it's there, and this is just snow. Like all this white is nothing but snow. Just freaking crazy. I mean, it's so impressive how this storm just came out of literally nowhere and just started dropping snow. I had a lot of fun. Up north, though, it was pretty bad. It was not good. Okay. Well, I think that's all I have to cover today. I will resume this next time. Hopefully y'all got it semi